welcome to the students. Today we will learn the chapter 6. Chapter 6 deals with the history of the Persian Empire. This map shows the Persian soldiers who guard the entrance to the Persians' royal palaces. Okay, this is a Persian policeman who guards the royal palaces. Okay, learning objective. Number 1, we will discuss advantage and disadvantage involved in creating a state on Iranian plateau. Number 2, we will review the administrative development in Persia under Darius the Great and rigor and commercial development in Persian Empire. Section 3, we will study the Zoroastrianism as Persian Empire's religions. Number 4, we will analyze the Greek city-state Ionian revolt. Ionian city-state is located in the Asia Minor, Anatolia, west side of Anatolia. These Ionian people revolt against the Persian strict rule. Therefore, Persia attacked the mainland of the Greeks. We will analyze the consequences of the war between Persia and the Greeks. Number 5, we will discuss the successor states to the Persian Empire, such as Macedonians, Seleucid, Parthian Empire, and Sasanian Empire. Okay, this map shows the Persian Empire, ancient Persian Empire. Red color area shows the location of early Persian Empire in the globe. Contents of this chapter. There are 5 contents in this chapter. Section 1, Persian Empire. Section 2, Persian governance and society. Section 3, Zoroastrianism. Section 5, confrontations with the mainland of Greece. Number 5, Macedonian conquest and its successor states. 4, successor empire kingdom. Okay, section 1, Persian Empire. The origins of the Persian Empire. Number 1, geographic challenges confront the first Persian Iranian plateau and its natural defenses. The Persian society developed on the arid Iranian plateau in southwestern Asia. This Iranian plateau is inhospitable, very difficult to live. However, very easy to defend against the invaders. The Assyrian originally controlled this territory, this Iranian plateau first, but this Iranian plateau was replaced by Babylonian and replaced by Persia. The corridors to the Central Asia and pastoral nomad around 2000 before Common Era, the ancient nomadic peoples such as the Medes, Persians, Scythians moved from the Central Asia into the Iranian plateau. Medes, Persian, Scythians originally lived in the Black Sea regions, but they were moved into the south. Okay? These three tribes were part of in the European Raj immigrations. Around 1000 before Common Era, Persians and Medes settled on Iranian plateau. Medes and Persians, same Iranian tribe, but they were separated and lived separated around 1000 BCE. Okay, this map shows the Iranian migrations into the Persia around 1000 BCE. Dark color. Dark brown color represent the Iranian homeland. Light brown color represent the new homeland of Persians. Blue color represent the new homeland of the Medes. Okay? Persians and Medes, same tribe, moved west toward Mesopotamia. However, in around 1000 BCE, Persia split ways with their same tribe, Medians, and moved south toward the Persian Gulf. Medes lived in the northern part of Iranian plateau. Persians lived in the south part of Iranian plateau. Aryan immigrations. Median kingdom. Median Empire was the first ancient Iranian people's kingdom. At the time, Persia were initially the vassals of the Medes. However, the Cyrus mother is a Medians. Cyrus' father is a Persians. Okay? Cyrus defeated the Medes and established the Persian Empire. Under the Cyrus II the Great, the Medes and Persians were unified into the single state that governed the multicultural empire. War between Babylonia and Assyria. Assyria attacked again the Babylonian Empire multiple times. However, they are failed. Around 612 BCE, Babylonian destroyed the Assyrian Empire, Assyrian capital of Nineveh, with the big help of Medes. Medes attacked the Assyrian many times. Therefore, Assyrian Empire was weakened due to the Medes' multiple attack. This destruction of Assyrian Empire made possible the rise of the Persia. This map shows the physical geography of the Iranian plateau. The green color area represented the Persian Empire. Media lived in the northern part of the Iranian plateau, and Persia lived in the southern part of Iranian plateau. Persepolis is the capital city of the Persian kingdom. This map shows the Medes Empire. Median Kingdom was the first Iranian empire. Okay. Cyrus II is the great emperor. Medes and Persians, Iranian trade took advantage of the war between Babylonia and Assyria to free themselves from the Assyrian government. Cyrus II overthrew the Median kingdom and became the ruler of the Persia and Media, united the Media and the Persia, and found the Achaemenid Empire. Cyrus conquests Babylon in 539 BCE, and Cyrus released Jews people, released the enslaved Jews from captivity. Cyrus, after conquering the Assyrian and Egypt, Cyrus rules indirectly through the persuasions and compromise. Cyrus treated the conquered people very, very kind, very voluntarily. And Cyrus allowed their cultural autonomy and their own religions. This map shows the Cyrus cylinder. This Cyrus cylinder was discovered in the ruins of Babylon in 1879. It describes a liberation of Babylon by Cyrus the Great. Cyrus the Great conquered the Babylon in 539 BCE and established the largest land empire the world had ever seen. Okay, this map shows the Cyrus royal tomb. The Cyrus the Great's royal tomb. The Cyrus the Great dies in 530 BCE, and his son Cambyses become an emperor after the Cyrus. Section 2, Persian governance and Persian society. Linked with Mesopotamia. From Cyrus to Darius. Darius was a nephew of the Cyrus. The first king is Cyrus. Second king is the Cambyses. Third king is Darius. The Cyrus and Darius ruled Persia at the highest of his empire. Cyrus killed in the battle and succeeded by his son Cambyses, and Cambyses died a powerful and strong Darius. Seized the power and become an emperor. Under the Darius the Great, Persian Empire connected the far-flung regions. Darius conquered the lands from North Africa, Egypt, to the Indus Valley. Darius connected the regions from west to east, formerly not in contact with each other. Cyrus' son. This picture shows the war between the Persian Empire and Egypt. Cyrus' son Cambyses extended the border of the Persian Empire even further by conquering the Egypt in 525 before Common Era. Cyrus' nephew and Cambyses' cousin Darius come to power and organized the Persian Empire in order to survive long. Okay? This map shows the Persian Empire expand during about 550 years to 500 BCE. Dark green color represented the Persian homeland. Light green color represents expansion by Cyrus the Great. The dotted green area represent the expansion by Cambyses and Darius first. Brown color represented the royal law from the Anatolia to the Persian. Very, very big empire. Darius conquered the land from North Africa, Egypt to the Indus Valley. Okay, section B, administration of the empire. Darius' strong central rule and central authority. Darius turned the Persian Empire into the powerful and well-known empire that dominated the Iran and Mesopotamia. Darius the Great established a system of satrapies. Satrapies means the provinces, state. Satraps means the governor. Satraps, the governor, control each satrapies, and they were the eyes and the ears of the great king. The Darius renewed the Persian efforts at the conquest and expansions and imposed a strong central rule on the conquered land. This map shows the satrapies of the Persian Empire. These satrapies, provinces, was organized by Darius. Too many satrapies under the Persian Empire. Okay, this map shows the Assyrian and Persian Empire compared. Small brown color area represent the Assyrian Empire. The big green color area represented the Persian Empire. Assyrian Empire is too small compared with the Persian Empire. The green line represents the royal law connecting the Persia and the Anatolia. Royal law stretched over the 1,005 miles. This royal law goes from the Persia to the Anatolia. The dryers built this royal law. This royal law allows the dryers messengers to make a trip across the empire within about 6 weeks. Formerly, the trip across the empire took more than 6 months. Okay? This royal law stretched over the 1,500 miles. Okay. Mesopotamian influences. The law, the administrations, and the commerce. The influence of Mesopotamian law, Hammurabi's code. Darius codified the Persian law as a lawgiver on his conquered realm as that of king of Hammurabi. Darius established the system satrapies, like the satrapies, royal law helped to keep massive Persian Empire together. Mesopotamian influence shaped the Persian law, shaped the Persian administrations, shaped the Persian commerces. This map shows the east stairway to the great audience hall of Darius first. This picture shows the visiting dignitaries who brings a lot of tribute to the Darius. This picture, this map was found in the Persepolis. Persepolis is the capital city of the Persian Empire. Persian society and cultures, social structures, like the Mesopotamian, Persia has a class-based society. Class-based society. Acrimony was the ruling family of Persians. Most slaves in Persian Empire were the battered captives. Persian cultures, the Medes and the Persians exerted the strong influences on the Persian Empire's cultures, especially through their language. Persian language was referred as a Parsi. Okay, Medes and Persian tribe use the same language, Parsi. Iranian language, Parsi. For the Persian common people taking the part in the religious festivals was a religious duty. I will tell you this religious duty in the subsequent slide in section of Zoroastrianism. The name Iran means the land of Aryans. Persia and Iran is used interchangeably. The Persia, the country name, was changed as Iran in 1935. Therefore, Persia, Iran, same meaning. Iran means the land of Aryans. Iranian people is a part of Aryans. Persian people was a part of Aryans. Same tribe. This map shows the silver figurine of the antelope. Persian people love the object that is made of the gold or made of the silver. This figurine of antelope was found, discovered in the Persepolis. This map shows the photograph of the ruins of the entrance to the palace of Darius in Persepolis. Darius first made the Persepolis as a new capital of the Persian Empire. This map shows the ruins, a lot of remains of Persepolis in the central Iran. This site, Persepolis, was chosen by Cyrus the Great. Cyrus the Great chose this area as a capital city of the Iranian or Persian Empire. The Darius the Great began the construction on the city, and Xerxes the Great finished this building project of his father. Xerxes was a son of the Darius the Great. Zoroastrianism. Section 3. Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism is the official religion of the Persian Empire. What is the principal belief of Zoroastrianism? Zoroaster was a founder of Zoroastrianism. Zoroaster is a Greek name. Zarathustra is a Persian name. Zarathustra is pronounced as Zoroaster in the Greek. Zoroastrianism emerged from polytheistic traditions of the Persia, and Zoroastrianism became monotheistic religion of the Persian Empire. A prophet, Zoroaster, born in 660 before Common Era. This Zoroaster promoted the form of monotheism that is branded with ancient cult, and Zoroaster created Zoroastrianism. The prophet Zoroaster preaches that there is only one single God under the world. That single God is Ahura Mazda. Persian people believe and worship the supreme God Ahura Mazda. Ahura Mazda was a creator of the world and create all things. Ahura Mazda, a supreme God, had to defeat the evil spirit when the world was created. The prayer was done in front of the right sources, usually fire. Prayer was done in front of the fire. Persian people was encouraged to marry the people who had the same religion, Zoroastrianism. There are two main gods, Ahura Mazda and Ahriman. Ahriman was the opposite of Ahura Mazda, and Ahriman was full of the evil. According to the Zoroastrianism, at the judgment day, everyone will be judged on their action in life to determine their future. If they perform well during his or her life, they will live in the paradise. However, if someone committed the evil, resembles the evil, they will suffer after the life. Avesta is the book, Zoroastrian sacred textbook. Persian people must study. Persian people believe that once someone died, their soul will leave the dead body 4 days after their burial, and their body will be disappear. However, their soul will not be disappeared, revived, reborn. Only body will be demolished. The influence of this Zoroastrianism was the first major world religion, and Avesta influenced significantly on other religions. Avesta influenced significantly on the philosophical system, including the development of Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Jainism, and Greek philosophy. The modern famous philosopher, the Nietzsche, the German philosopher Nietzsche, was the follower of this Zoroastrianism. Nietzsche's famous book, title of famous book is Zarathustra Say Just Like This. Very, very famous book in the world. The importance of action in this life. Zoroastrianism had a strong social and political message, and it provides rationale for the rule of Persian kings. The festival name is Lordland. Very, very important. This festival celebrates the creation of the fire. For the Persian common people taking the part in this festival of Lordland, was the religious duty. Zoroastrianism survived for over 1,000 years in the former Persian Empire until Persian Empire was displaced by spread of current Islam. Royal support to this Zoroastrianism. Once the Persian emperor adopted the Zoroastrianism, Persian emperor gave the power, gave the control of it to the scholar of priest. The scholar priest of Zoroastrianism was called as a magi. According to the Bible, when Jesus was born, 3 mages, 3 scholar priests of Zoroastrianism visited the Jesus birthplaces. Okay? At the time of Jesus, Persian Empire have a strong influence of the Anatolia, Asia Minor. Control the Persian Empire, control the Asia Minor, include in the Israel. Section 4. Persian Empire's confrontations with the Greeks. Topic A. Ionian Revolt and Persian responses. What is the Ionian Revolt? Ionia was the Greece city-state. Greece people, a lot of Greece people settled in the west of Anatolia and live in the west of Anatolia in the Ionian regions. Persian Empire expanded their lands, expand their power to the west, Anatolia, and complete with the Greek city-state, Ionian Greek city-state. The Greek city-state revolt in the Ionian area against the Persian strict rule in 499 before Common Era. This revolt of Greek city-state in Ionia read series of conflicts between Persia and mainland Greece. Persia launched the attack, series of attacks on the mainland Greece in order to punish the Greek city-state for their support of Ionian rebels. Xerxes, emperor, Persian emperor Xerxes, invaded the Greece in 480. However, Persian emperor Xerxes was defeated at the Battle of Marathon. And a lot of factors contributed the Greeks' victory. This situation remained a stalemate until the outbreak of Peloponnesian War between Athens and the Sparta. This Peloponnesian War between Sparta and Greece gave the Persian Empire a new opportunity to control the Greeks, to dominate the Greeks. The Darius Great dies in 486 BCE, before Common Era, and his son Xerxes become emperor, and Xerxes invade the Greece. However, he defeated at the Battle of Marathon. This slide shows the royal tombs of the Darius the Great, Xerxes, and Artaxerxes, and Darius II. Xerxes dies in 465 before Common Era, and his son Artaxerxes become an emperor. This map shows the war between the Persia and the Greece during the 492 to 479 before Common Era. Ionian rebuild of Greek city-state a series of conflicts, series of war between Persia and Greece. Persia was defeated at the Battle of Marathon in 490 before Common Era. Okay, this map shows the Persian Empire before the invasion of the Greeks. Okay, Herodotus, Xerxes, and invasion of Greece. Herodotus, Chronicle of Persian War. According to the Greeks historian, famous historian Herodotus, the Athens city-state dominated in the Greek war with Persia. The revolt of the Greek city-state in Ionia in 999 BCE sparked a series of conflict between Persia and Greece, and Persia launched the latter attack on mainland Greece to punish the Greek city-state for their support on the Ionian levels. There are several key battles. Battle of Thermopylae, very famous battle. Thermopylae is a very narrow, no long cannon, cave. 360 Spartan army soldiers held out against more than 10,000 Persian soldiers. "360 Spartan soldiers defend the Xerxes, the soldiers, long time. And the Athens fleet defeated the Persian fleet at Salamis. Persian fleet gets destroyed decisively at the Salamis seabed, Battle of Salamis Sea. There are many reasons of defeat of Persians. First, Persians overcommitted into the war. Second, long distance from the center of the Persian Empire. Third, there is home advantage of the Greeks because the war was incurred inside the Greece territory, mainly and the Marathon regions area. Persian resurgence. After the defeat of the Persian Empire threat was disappeared, but the victory of Greece was not good for the Greece, because after the victory against the Persian Empire, there was a lot of conflict between the Greece city-state, especially the Athens and Sparta. Peloponnesian War was a war between the Athens and the Sparta. Athens and Sparta was the two most powerful city-states in ancient Greece at the time. Peloponnesian War was ended on 25 April 404 BCE when Athens surrendered, defeated Sparta victory, win the war against Athens. This war changed the power from the Athens to the Sparta. This war made the Sparta the most powerful city-state in this region, in this reign. However, Xerxes' son, Persian Empire, the third emperor, Artaxerxes, reclaimed the Ionian regions, Ionian Greece city-state located in the west of the Anatolia. Okay? Therefore, first war between Persia and the Greece resulted in the lot of losses of the Greece territory in the Second War. Okay? Section 5. The Macedonian conquest and its successor kingdom. We will review the success kingdom to the Persian Empire after the Achaemenid dynasty. After the Achaemenid dynasty, Macedonian, Seleucid kingdom, Parthian, Persian Empire, and Sasanian, Persian Empire. The end of the Persian Empire, the rising Macedon Philip was the king of the Mason. Mason lived in the north of the Greece. Mason believed that they were the Greece people. However, most Greece people did not consider the Mason as a Greece people. Greece people consider the Mason as a semi-barbarian. But Philip II unified all the territory of the Greece and become a king of the Greece. Established the Macedonian kingdom. Alexander the Great was the son of the Philip II. After the Philip II died due to the assassinations, after the death of his father, Philip II, the Alexander Great become the king of the Greece. The Alexander the Great conquered the Persia. Alexander the sect is the capital of Persepolis in 330 before Common Era. Though short-lived of Alexander died at the age of 31 due to the favor after the invasion of the Indus or River Valley. Though short-lived of the Alexander, the conquest of Alexander expanded the area of the influence of Greece culture to the Western Mediterranean and throughout Southwest Asia. Okay, this picture, this map shows the part of mosaic picture, part of mosaic picture. This mosaic picture is illustrating the Battle of Issus. At the Battle of Issus, the Dryers served in this chariot with the Persian soldiers in order to defeat against the Alexander the Great. However, the Dryers served defeat. Okay? Macedonian king Alexander the Great conquered the Persian Empire in 330 before Common Era. This Alexander mosaic, made in 100 BCE, is a Roman floor mosaic picture from the house of the Faun in Pompeii. the Persian under the Macedonian rule. The Macedonian formed the Seleucid kingdom and ruled the Persian Empire in the manner similar to the Persian Empire, who is the Seleucid. Seleucid was one of the Alexander's top generals. Alexander appointed his imperial generals, Seleucid, as a governor of the Persian kingdom. That is referred as a Seleucid kingdom. Compared to Achaemenid Empire, Alexander's empire was short-lived. Alexander's empire collapsed after his death due to the favor a number of successor states, successor kingdom emerged in the Persia in order to take his praise. That successor kingdom was the Seleucid kingdom. Parthian Empire, Sasanian Empire, Seleucid kingdom, Seleucid, the Persian kingdom, was established from the Alexander the Great. Persian next empire after the Seleucid kingdom was Parthian Empire. Parthian Empire encompassed much of the territory of the Persian earlier empire, and the Parthian Empire had the retention of selected Persian features. Parthian Persia facilitated commerce across the Asia Minor. Their position along the Silk Road made it a key player in trans-Asiatic commerce. After the end of the Parthian rule, the control of Persia passed to Sasanian Empire. This map shows the Parthian and Sasanian Empire. Dark green color represent the Parthian homeland. Light green color represent the territory gained by Parthians. Dotted green line represent the vessel or the allied kingdom. Armenia was allied kingdom or Basel kingdom. Purple color represents the Roman Empire. Chestnut color representing the Silk Road. Okay. The light brown color represented Sasanian Lordland before 224 Common Era. Dark brown color represents territory governed by Sasanian Empire. Dark brown represents Byzantine Empire. Okay, and this dark green line represents the Silk Road. Okay, the Sasanian Persian Empire from 224 to 651 Common Era. Sasanian Empire was the last pre-Islamic Persian Empire. Sasanian Empire was established in 224 Common Era by Ardashir first. Ardashir first was the descendant of Sasan. This Sasanian Empire rested until 651 Common Era, when Sasanian Empire was overthrown by the Arab Islamic Caliphate. Sasanian ruled under King Shapur I, Shapur II, Shapur III. Sasanians ruled Persia for over the 4 centuries. And Sasanian Empire continued many Achaemenid traditions. Decline and fall of Sasanian Empire. Sasanian Empire had a lot of conflict with the Byzantine Empire. This conflict of Byzantine caused the Sasanian Empire to fall. Okay. This map shows the Sasanian dynasty, Sasanian Empire's area of Sasanian Empire. Under the Sasanian dynasty, Persian Empire is revived. Under the Sasanian dynasty, during 222, 650 Common Era. Okay, key notes, key dates, and development development. The prophet Zoroaster preaches that there is one God, Ahura Mazda, around 1300 to 1000 BCE. The Medes and the Persians settled, moved from the Black Sea area into the Iranian plateau around 1000 BCE. And the Median king Xerxes destructed the Babylon's capital, the Assyrian capital, Nineveh, in 612 BCE. Persian king Cyrus united the Medes and the Persians under the Achaemenid dynasty in 550 BCE. Cyrus the Great controlled the Iranian plateau during 550 to 530 BCE. Persia conquered the Lydia. Lydia was a west side of Anatolia, northwest, okay? Top of the Anatolia and the west of the Anatolia area was Lydia, okay? Lydia was Assyrian land. Persia conquered Lydia 546 BCE. Persia conquered Babylonia in 539 BCE. Cambyses controlled the Persian Empire during 532 522 BCE. Persia conquered the Egypt in 525 BCE. Darius the Great constructed the Persepolis as a capital city of the Persian Empire, and Darius the Great constructed the Royal Law during 521 to 486 BCE. Persia conquered the Indus Valley around 517 BCE. Persian forces reached the Danube River, located in Europe, in the German, in 512 BCE. Ionian revolt against the Persian rule in 499 BCE. The Athenians defeat the Persia at the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE. Xerxes dominated the Persian Empire during 486 to 465 BCE. Xerxes invaded the Greece and is defeated at the Battle of Marathon. During 480 to 479 BCE. Peace of Callias Ceremony. Peace of Callias represent the stalemate with the Greeks. Hold out, not fight. Temporary, not war. Was a peace of Callias. Callias was a Greece, is a general and politicians. Alexander the Great defeated the Persia. Death of Alexander, and Alexander created Seleucid kingdom in the Persia in 323 BCE. The Parthian Empire after the Seleucid kingdom during 240 BCE to 224 Common Era. The Sasanian Empire dominated the Persian territory during 227 to 642 Common Era until the advent of the Islamic religions. Before